I probably should have cleaned up the office a little bit before starting this, but whatever, this is how it always is. So what is up, guys? My name is Seth and welcome to my first YouTube vlog. I've done some vlogs in the past, but only on short form. So today we're gonna give long form a try and just see what happens. So I think for today, I'm gonna show you guys a few of my recent pickups or products that brands have sent me and reorganize the studio a little bit because I'm starting to get tired of this layout. So I'm thinking about spicing it up. We'll do that here in a little bit, but first I gotta go on a run before it gets too hot. So let's go.
So I literally did leg day yesterday, and I have no idea why I decided to go on a run today. Actually, no, I know why I decided to go on a run today. It's because I did not want to film at the gym because that's nerve-wracking. Maybe we'll get there one day though. I'm gonna regret this, but whatever. Not even a mile in, and I am drenched in sweat. How hot is it? It's only 81, which isn't terrible, but I gotta get this out of the way before it gets up in the 90s or 100. Atlanta is brutal. 1 mile. Brave Stadium. Question to all my Strava users. When you have to wait for a traffic light, do you pause your workout? Because I do. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. Here we go. The goal is to hit 2 miles, because anything further than that, I'm shredded, dude. I ran track in high school, but definitely not distance. I was a sprinter. 4x4 I did every now and then, but oh my God, I hated it. I'm more of a 4x1 kind of guy. I think that's what it's called, right? Number 2. Oh, I'm expecting a package today. I wonder if it's on that. That would be nice. Dude, I am fried. Carrying this tripod is kind of annoying. My hands are super sweaty, so it's making it slippery, and that sucks. All right, we're cleared to run. Let's do it. All right, 2 miles. That was hard. Way harder than usual. I guess it has been like a week since I last run, but I don't know. You would think it'd be easier than that. Also, dude, I'm 32, just turned 32. Tell me how I woke up with a freaking zit on my forehead. That's crazy. And I never get zits, so whatever. Gotta take a photo for Strava as proof. And now, let's go back to the office and I'll show you some of my recent pickups before we move everything around.
Okay, so we are back from the run, and that was harder than I expected. I think most of the issue was carrying this around, but hopefully I got some good clips while I was running, and I hope the audio sounded good too. Maybe next time I will just use this and not have the tripod, but I feel like having this is good for getting running shots, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But now let's get into some of my recent pickups. Got a few things that I want to show you guys. First up, I think these are so sick. So if you don't know, these are the Asics Gel Secaran. I have no idea how to say the name, so I'm sorry, but this is a JD Sports exclusive colorway. So I had to hit up my people over at JD Sports to send me a pair, and they did. One issue I ran into though is they sent me a women's 9.5 and not a men's 9.5. Luckily, I have a JD Sports right down the street. Shout out to everyone at JD Sports Cumberland Mall. You guys are amazing. They were able to swap out for my true size on these. And dude, I was wearing them around the house yesterday, just trying to write down a few ideas that I wanted to cover for the review video. And man, they are super comfortable. Big fan of these. They may end up replacing my Kayano 14s. I have like 6 pairs of those and I do wear them almost daily. So we'll see. Hopefully they drop some more wearable colorways. Not that this isn't wearable, but I mean for like an everyday shoe, you're not gonna wanna wear this bright green. Also, which laces do you guys prefer? I'm more of a match the laces to the tongue of the shoe type guy. That's just what I've always done. So I did put in the brighter green laces, but they do come with this darker like emerald green already laced up. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. These are sick though. Check them out. Next up, and this one I am super excited about. So I've been reviewing sneakers for like 3 years, 3.5 years, maybe 4 years. I don't know. Where does the time go? But I've never got a pair sent to me from New Balance. And dude, I'm just geeking. If you know me, you know I love New Balance. I have so many pairs and I've bought them all. But you know, when New Balance reaches out wanting to send you a pair, you don't say no. So shout out to the New Balance team. This is the 990 V6 in the community blue colorway. It's a part of a pack. I know there's a red pair, there's this blue pair, and there's another pair too, but I can't remember what color it is. Solid collection, really excited to break these out and actually wear them. But of course I have to wait till after I do a review. Next on the list, Adidas sent over a 3-pack. Okay, there's the other shoe. I was about to say, I don't know where the third one is. We'll cover this one in a minute. But first one, AE1 Low in this, I think it's like pre-loved lime is the colorway. A lot of people, you know, were kind of 50-50 on these. I think on foot, they look great. It's just different. Like you don't see this colorway too often on an AE1, and you definitely don't see them switching up the colors on these little side TPU wings. The black in the middle, the black on the toe box, I think just looks really good. And I love that darker green emerald hit teal maybe on the heel. I think that looks great. But I need your help again. Which laces? I can't decide. Second shoe they sent over is the Dawn Issue 6. This shoe is just, dude, it's too cool. Love the zipper, love the shroud that covers the shoe. Like, these are sick, gnarly, love them. And last on the list, the Dame X, which is the Dame 10. These look so aggressive. Like, I love the overall aesthetic of this shoe. They have these 3D printed lines that cover the entire upper. So much padding near the top and some pretty solid traction. Wait, what was that? I think we just had another package show up. Let me go grab that and we'll unbox it together. Oh, no way. Ooh, I am geeking about these. If these are what I think they are, this is gonna go crazy. I probably have to do a review on these like super soon. The package says Zellerfeld on the tape to give you a little hint. Oh, no way. Ooh. The orange Nike box. Oh my God. Look at this little side label right there. This box is huge though. Like compared to a standard box, look at that size difference. That's nuts. They did send a size 10 though. I'm typically a 9.5, probably a 9. So I don't know if these are gonna fit, but I'm really excited to check them out. We got a note. So the note is from Peter, and apparently this is the new Nike AirMax 1000. Dude, I have been waiting to see these for so long. Let's get into it. Got some special paper on there as well. I believe these are like super limited too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to do some research after we check these out, but let's just get into the shoe. Oh my God. Look at these things. I was not expecting today's vlog to turn into a review video, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. Let's get both of these out though, real quick. Oh man, these are so cool. So I've been reviewing sneakers for a while now, like I said earlier, and I have yet to review or even feel in hand a Zellerfeld shoe, which I know is crazy. There's so many creators that review their stuff, but this is the first one I'm seeing. Dude, this outsole like really feels like a regular sneaker outsole. That's wild. You got the air unit at the bottom right there. Who puts an air unit in a 3D printed shoe? That's wild. They definitely don't have that new shoe smell that most Nikes have because the materials are different, but oh, they smell clean. Just seeing how the different densities like blend together on this shoe, it's just crazy. This is so unique. I'm just gonna try these on right now and see if they fit. Oh, I'm so hyped for this. I feel like they're not gonna fit though, because they are a 10 and they look really big. Oh, they do catch your sock a little bit when you're putting them on. But honestly, the 10 was probably the move, because they do fit like kind of snug. These are insane. They're definitely a lot bigger on foot than I was expecting. Like they're very wide, they're very tall. I don't mind the way these feel on foot at all. They don't really feel like a 3D printed shoe. It kind of feels like I'm just wearing a regular sneaker, which is kind of the whole point of 3D printed shoes, right? You want them to feel like an actual shoe, something that people are familiar with. But dang. Oh, this is so cool. Shout out to Nike, shout out to Zellerfeld. This is such a cool gift. Review coming out soon. Also, hey, if you made it this far in the video, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Thank you. All right, so I will show you guys the rest of this stuff here in a little bit, but we have another project. So yesterday I was thinking it would be kind of cool if I moved this desk to this window. That way I can move this shelf over here and sort of have a section for all of my other shoes that I'm getting in, and maybe I can use this wall as sort of a backdrop for when I'm trying on different clothes. I think that could make sense. The only thing I'm worried about is messing around with all the camera angles that I already do or use, because now I can't, like, you know, mount my camera right here where I had it earlier and have this as a background. But I'm thinking I'll be able to have my camera like behind my desk a little bit and get a completely different angle. There are a few things I will have to figure out a new home for, like this Veripole that holds up my main light. Shout out to It's Rillo for recommending that to me, because this thing is a game changer. They actually come in a 2-pack. The second one is behind me. I love them. They're great for cleaning up space. I'll probably end up just pushing it over a little bit towards the wall. But first, I have to move pretty much everything off this desk and out of this corner. So this is probably gonna take a while. Oh shit. So many things. I should probably get rid of this giant box that Adidas sent, but I like it too much and it makes a pretty good shelf. This light should be pretty easy to take down. Giant softbox. Love this thing. Please don't fall on my head. Also, if you need a light, Amaran 150C. This thing is a beast. Super easy, see? Whew, okay, I'm breaking another sweat today. Awesome. Pretty much everything is pushed off to the side. Now I just gotta figure out where to scoot that shelf and then see if I can shimmy this heavy ass desk in front of this window. Oh my God. Ew, this thing is a monster. Bring it in this way. We were making progress. It's in the middle of the room now. We're getting there. This is harder than it looks. Or maybe it looks as hard as it is, because obviously I am struggling. All right, we did it. The desk is here now. Nothing broke, huge plus. Dude, honestly, this is not bad. Now we have the desk right in front of this window, shelf in the corner, and then yeah, all this stuff right here is gonna go in this general area. Okay, so I did stop recording halfway through because I didn't want it to get too monotonous, because it was a lot of just moving stuff back and forth. But we are finally done. Now I have so much more space on this wall. Obviously, I still have to move some stuff around so it doesn't look absolutely insane. But I'm kind of liking the desk by the window. It's a little bit different. And now I can record the podcast sitting right here using this camera, and I just, you know, have all my gear in one singular place. In the past, I would have to move it every single time we recorded to this table, fully set it up, so hopefully that ends up working. Veripole up here in the corner. Gotta do something with there so it doesn't look so barren. And also gotta move some of these pictures around because now they are covered, but hey, now we have more than enough space. Now I can finally walk through some of these other pickups. All right, so the first thing we got are some goodies from the good people over at Apothecary. They sent over their new golf collection. These socks are pretty sick. 2 other socks as well. Got that plaid sort of sweater look to them. And then we got the t-shirt. Pretty sick stuff. Thank you, Apothecary. Next, the man himself, Phil from Unheard Of, sent this skate deck. I did actually reach out to him, seeing how I could possibly purchase these, because there were only 100 that they had made. And check this out, he actually signed it below. I love stuff like that. This is so cool. Trying to decide if I want to hang it on the wall or skate it. It is a little bit of a wider board than I'm used to skating, but hey, why not? He also sent over a few pieces from their new clothing collection. I believe these are all cut and sew. They have embroidered Unheard Of and UN logos on the front and back. Same with the shorts too. And dude, the tips on these drawstrings are like really nice. Also just a moment to appreciate the packaging that they use. I am a sucker for good packaging, and dude, they knocked it out of the park. Last but not least, this is never that. Actually sent over a few pieces from their latest fall 2025 collection called Park Life, which is actually where I got this sick denim shirt from. Love it. Have This Is Never That embroidered on the chest, as well as this hat. Huge fan of that colorway. Then a second hat, got that navy and green, and then this denim hat, which is so rad. Never had a denim hat before, so that'll be a fun one. They also sent over this zip up denim jacket. All about the denim today, baby. I am a huge fan. And lastly, pair of jeans. Can never have too many of them. All right, guys, I think that is pretty much it for today's vlog. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know what you would like to see next. And hey, if this goes well, maybe I'll do one of these a week, one of these every 2 weeks, because I just think it's fun. Although it is really weird getting used to holding a camera horizontally and not vertically. I guess that's what 3+ years of short form content creation will do to you though. But again, thank you so much everybody for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.